As Jeff and I sit here making this video, we're just coming off like one of the longest cold snaps in Cleveland. It's been brutal.
Yes.
And so it's pretty appropriate because we're talking about radiant barrier installation in attics. And does it make a big difference here in Ohio when we face it? So first of all, Jeff, what is a radiant barrier? What is that?
What a radiant barrier does is all the UV rays that would come into the attic and heat it up. Can happen in the winter, can happen in the summer. What the radiant barrier does is actually blows it right back out to space.
It does.
So it doesn't even allow it to penetrate into the home.
So that's a little different than just insulation.
Correct.
Okay.
It's huge because your insulation will heat up and it will retain heat, and that's where your ventilation system would come in. But adding a radiant barrier on top of the decking or into your attic area is going to keep that insulation from heating up and keeping that radiant heat from going into your home.
Okay, it makes sense. So to be clear, you do have insulation. This is an added, and so it goes on top of the, right over the insulation, basically.
There's two ways that it could be done.
Okay.
One is right on the rafters and above your insulation.
Okay.
And then there's one that we use that actually goes on the roofing deck, and then we put our shingles over top of it.
Okay, very nice, very nice. How do you go about evaluating, or maybe if it's worth it? Because obviously this is an additional cost.
Yes.
So what does it do? What, in terms of the heating and all that? What do you notice?
It's going to lower your heating and cooling bills. It lowered them in my house by at least 30%.
30%.
Yes, and that was huge in our house because it really took, in a cathedral ceiling, where you can never get enough insulation and you could never really have enough ventilation for the insulation combo. The radiant barrier keeps that radiant heat from coming in altogether, which keeps your cooling bills and heating bills cooler.
That's fantastic.
Or lower.
So if somebody's going to get new roofing, new shingles put on, you can do it. I mean, does it have to go on a new deck?
We prefer it on a new deck, especially if you have a cathedral ceiling.
Okay.
But there is radiant systems that we could do that are out there that we can go into the attic area and put it in after roof or after even insulation.
Okay.
And it can be done at that time.
Well, a lot of options there, and it sounds like it could be a good option here, certainly in the Cleveland area, the Ohio area.
Always a lot of options.
We got really punished this winter, and probably like myself, your heating bill really got punished too. So there's an option here. So Jeff, if somebody wants to explore more about this, learn more, how can they get in touch with you?
Give us a call at 440-925-0386. We even accept texts.